My name is DEVALL. How is everybody today? Good, good. When you see me, what do you see? Do you see a man or do you see a black man? Well, I would hope that you would see a man. And as we say goodbye to the visionary, the late Nelson Mandela, I would like to give a poem in tribute to him. There may be some who disagree when I state this simple fact that freedom ain't free. I'm so sorry that from where you stand you find it difficult to see, but I assure you, neighbor, freedom ain't free. Many before us paid a great cost, and somehow the truth of this matter just keeps getting lost. The privileges and rights we now think so nice were only obtained because someone chose to sacrifice. If you look a little closer, it won't be hard to see. The freedom is truly yours, but the freedom ain't free. For example, to move to the neighborhood of your affordable choice, the right to speak your mind as a viable voice, to sit anywhere on a bus that you please. Ignorance, I'm told, is a curable disease. One day I hope you too will see that the freedom is ours, but the freedom ain't free. Many of our ancestors paid the ultimate price for what we now have. Many gave their lives. So when you stand with your head high and your spirit bold, remember your feet. Your feet are planted on soldiers of old. Oh, I do thank God for my right to be free, because the freedom is mine, but the freedom ain't free. In days past, we suffered horrible violations. While the enemy opposed his own emancipation proclamation, we were able to survive deprivation, look beyond segregation, endure discrimination, and we flat out overthrew the plot of annihilation. This that we have refused to succumb to has been no easy undertaking, and even now is still a very prevalent and serious situation for those who choose to see the freedom is ours, but the freedom ain't free. Now, the responsibilities that accompany freedom are many and great, so we are forever in debt, as so never to forget that the foundation has been laid and the price has been paid. Therefore, it behooves us to hold on to the receipt. We must walk upright with dignity, discipline, and determination in any and every situation, for it is written, to whom much is given, much is required. This is something we must come to understand and embrace, though it holds one of life's most important keys, and the struggle of life may never let us be. This one thing I can guarantee, and it is my hope that the entire world would someday come to clearly see: the freedom is ours, but the freedom ain't free. The next piece I would like to do for you is also a political conscious kind of piece, and it's kind of one of those pieces that might cause you to look at me kind of cockeyed. But I'll start off by saying this: there are many people who paved the way for us to do some of the things that we've done. Carl Lewis, Wilma Rudolph, just awesome people. The names go on and on. Jesse Owens, just countless people who've done great things in the form of athleticism. But this is a piece that, as I watched this young boy play basketball every day, he would come home from school and he would change his clothes and he would go outside and he would play basketball and he would shoot every day. And I sat there on the porch and I watched him, and he said to me as I walked up to him, he says, "You know, I'm going to be the next Michael Jordan." And I said, "No, sir, you will never be the next Michael Jordan. You just be the next best you that you can be, because God has put something special in you." And with that, I sat on the porch and I fell asleep, and I had a dream. And this is what I heard in the dream. "Run, boy, run, before they remove you from your home, before your freedom and dignity is gone. Run, boy, run. They want you on that ship to take you to a place far away. Run, boy, run fast, run strong, run hard, run long, run, boy, run. Scared and naked, cold and bound, you've been trapped like an animal, taken to foreign ground, bought and sold, both young and old, made to live more heartache untold. Freedom is your distant dream, yet it is your closest goal. Once again, you're on the run. Run, boy, run with all your heart and soul, or you dangle from a rope, hard and cold. Soon a type of freedom is not so hard to see, but a means of survival don't come cheap. What do you think you're doing? I know you know that's wrong. You say you got a family to feed. Nobody wants to hear that tired song. Shackles and chains is where you will be for a long, long time, for you know you must pay for your terrible crime. But not if you run, boy. Run. You've run so long in hopes of being free to keep from being locked in a cage or hang from some tree. Now even they realize your running is a commodity. Yes, they like what they see, that strong, black, muscular body glistening under the sun's rays. So they give you a trophy or a medal and a whole lots of praise. Pay you more money than you ever thought possible, but you've never stopped being property. Bought, sold, drafted, or traded, the underlying truth is always evaded. Whether you are running for your life or running for their fun, they want you to run, boy, run. Thank you. And what would we do without the Lord in our lives? That is the key question as I do this next piece. I've heard it said, and I believe it's so, that it really doesn't matter how loud you shout, because God's not deaf. Doesn't matter how loud you shout or how high you jump when you do, but it's how you walk when your feet touch the ground. Now, with all of that said, for those who are in the know, for those not trying to put on a show, to them, I say it's okay to make some noise to bring your walls of Jericho down, down, down. So to you, I say shout. Listen. From the rising of the sun to the going down of the same, give his name some praise. For the Lord is worthy. He is so worthy to be praised. Listen. Shout in the midst of the problem. It will dispel pressure. It will signify victory. Shout when you can't see your way, or when you don't know how to pray. When you don't know which end is up and you feel like giving up, shout and put a feeble mind at ease. Break the chains of indiscretion, bring the enemy to his knees. Sometimes the ones you think are in your corner, they're only in your way. You just have to look beyond what they think and far past what they say. Let not the hater be a distraction or the blocker a deterrent, only fuel to your accomplishments. My brothers and sisters, as I said before, from the rising of the sun to the going down of the same, give his name some praise, y'all. Brothers and sisters, for the Lord Jesus Christ, he is so worthy to be praised. Shout in the midst of the problem. It will dispel pressure. It will signify victory. Shout when you can't see your way, or when you don't know how to pray. When you don't know which end is up and you feel like giving up, shout and put a feeble mind at ease. Break the chains of indiscretion, bring the enemy to his knees. Sometimes the ones you think are in your corner, they're only in your way. You just have to look beyond what they think and far past what they say. Let not the hater be a distraction or a blocker to your, only fuel to your accomplishments. Smile as you leave them with your tenacious stride. Stay perpetually humble though, as you achieve the goals of your heart. Listen. Spread your wings and soar above the homemade discouragement and useless doubt. Give praise to your Creator, for he's given you all the more reason to shout. 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 From the rising of the sun to the going down of the same. Folks, we need to give the Lord some praise. I'm telling you what I know. The Lord is worthy. He is so worthy to be praised. Amen. Thank you.